Hi, welcome to Your Black World News. I'm your host, Roosevelt Mitchell III. Today I'm joined by film producer Mr. Marcus Smalls as we're discussing former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin as she blamed President Obama for her son's domestic violence charge this week. Her 26-year-old son, Track Palin, punched his 22-year-old girlfriend in the face while he was drinking or drunk and put a shotgun to his head, but luckily police got there in time to stop him from hurting himself or his girlfriend. And they took the firearm away and it was not loaded, but he did get charged. But Sarah Palin went on record, and this happened just a few hours before Sarah Palin endorsed Donald Trump. And she went on record saying that because her son served in the military and he has a post-traumatic stress disorder, that it was kind of President Obama's fault. So, Marcus, what do you think about Sarah Palin's allegations that it's President Obama's fault that her son got drunk and punched his 22-year-old girlfriend in the face?
Well, okay. Well, first of all, she didn't really say that it was Obama's fault. She basically said that Obama doesn't understand what these soldiers go through. But with saying that, I mean, you might as well say it's Obama's fault. I mean, you're endorsing Trump and thinking that he's going to understand what these soldiers go through instead of Obama. I mean, come on. I mean, Sarah Palin, I can't believe people really take her serious after all that, all she's done.
Exactly. And okay, if you want to take a hit or take a stab at President Obama or poke at him saying that he doesn't understand, alluding to the fact because he never served, but yet you are endorsing a man. Has Donald Trump ever served?
I don't think so. This is like, when I looked at the video of her speech and whatnot at the rally, and I couldn't help but think of the show Scandal. Like, you see her giving this speech, and it's like she's saying all the right things to the right people, you know, the people that she's pandering to, and then you just go off, and she's like, I could just picture Olivia Pope, somebody like that, off to the side, just smiling like, okay, she's saying the right things. She went over all that stuff right before her speech. It's just, like I said, I can't believe people really take her seriously, but she knows what to say in front of the people that she needs to say it to.
After the monumental line of saying she can see Russia from her backyard, she needs Olivia Pope, right? she needs a script to go over before she speak in public, you know, because if not, there's no telling what she will say at any given time. But right, I mean, she didn't actually say, I guess, it was President Obama's fault. But again, she tried to tie it in together like if he knew more about it, then he can do more about it. But
well, she should have. I mean, listen, she's running. She's not running, but, you know, she's endorsing Trump, and Trump is basically running against Obama's legacy. I mean, so you have to trash Obama's legacy, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, I just can't. I just think it's something that you have to do, and I can just picture Trump is on the side like, okay, that's he. You know what? He was probably the Olivia Pope. He probably told her what to say and how to. Because you look at somebody like Sarah Palin, you know she's not smart enough to, you know, just come up with a speech like that to just engage people. But maybe she is, but I can't picture that. But I mean, to her credit, I mean, she has to bash Obama. I mean, and she did a good job in front of, you know, the people. You know, you just like you go to church and the pastor says all the right things to get the people, you know, excited. And you have people, you know, you have people like that, like politicians like Sarah Palin. I mean, when I say politician and her in the same sentence, you basically got to use it lightly, or loosely rather. But I mean, you have those people that excel in that. I mean, I guess she's one of them.
And Donald Trump can have those two black women, the stunt for Trump women, Diamond and Silk, get up there and just say anything, build a wall, build it tall, and everybody go crazy, right? But so that's just your typical Trump rally. But yeah, Sarah Palin, I mean, it's crazy how she tied in her family, how she tied in her son, you know, basically assaulting a younger woman, trying to tie that in to politics, right? I mean, isn't that kind of Bush League even for Sarah Palin?
Well, let's just start off. Okay, PTSD is a serious thing. I mean, I know I have a bunch of frat brothers. I have friends that served, you know. I know some that suffer from PTSD. So that's a very serious thing. Um, with saying that though, I mean, her son, you talking about her son basically gave his wife or his girl a two piece with no size, put the gun to his head and was like, I'm gonna kill myself and stuff like that. That should not look good in the eyes of people. So, just think about it. If this would have happened, let's say if she would have won the candidacy, presidential candidacy, what did she run for? Vice president, right? I think it was her and McCain.
Her and
I think
McCain,
it was.
right.
What if this would have happened when she was in office? I mean, this would have been crazy. So this is why it's good to just have these people that that run, but they lose too. It's good that she's one of those people that lost because this would have been a international story. It would have made her look like a fool, and America, we already look like fools anyway. It would just made us look worse. So I mean, this is what you see at a Trump rally. Trump rallies are I might as well call it a circus. I mean, you have your two bed wenches that go up there and shout and do that little coonery act. You have little kids go up there to do that little dance. You have people that curse out the Muslims whenever they're there, and then you have Sarah Palin. I mean, what's next? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much described a sideshow, right? Because they, and then anytime you have a Black Lives Matter protester who just disrupts things to the tidbit, they're hauled out in a fashion to where, it's a sideshow as well. Like they hauled out in like a Hollywood theatrics, So I mean, it is wild. It's wild, man. But I really hope that her son gets some help for that PTSD because it is serious. But also, I just think that, and this is just my 2 cents, I just think that it was even kind of low for even Sarah Palin to drag her son into this and try to use it as a political piece to take shots at President Obama.
Well, she had to approach it head first. I mean, like I said, I reference scandal again. That's something that Olivia Pope would have done. She said, okay, don't run from it. Just charge it. Just charge out the gate. She had to. This is like, she would have got questioned about that. Like, why didn't she address it? Why did she address her son? Because, that had to have been the elephant in the room. It had just happened right before her speech. So she had to do it. And the way she spun it was, I can appreciate that, because it was tactful, very tactful, and, it worked. So, but like I said, that probably wouldn't have worked at like a Democratic rally, but she wouldn't have been there anyway. So, I mean, this is why I stress again. This is why we need a code, because we have these politicians. These people are giving Sarah Palin and Donald Trump money. They're giving them, just GoFundMe's account, buttloads, just truckloads of cash, so these people can run. This is why we need a code, because we need to be funneling our money to give to our politicians that raise awareness, that make laws for our benefit. So this is just an example of how white supremacy, I'm not saying that all Republicans are white supremacists, not what I'm saying, but this is how they have a code. They have these politicians that don't make any sense. I mean, let's be real. I mean, you hear Sarah Palin talk, you might as well listen to a second grader give a speech. But it works. They give her money, and she's still basking in the glory of of her labor. So this is what we need to do. We need to have our money, funnel our money, and distribute it out to our politicians, education, and so on and so forth. So this is what I have to say. This is why we need a code.
Yeah. Well, I thank you so much for your time, man, and I really hope you all enjoyed this segment of Your Black World News. And Marcus, can you let them know how to reach you or contact you?
Oh yeah, contact me at 555. No, I'm just joking. Actually, contact me. Go to themelanincode.com. That's when you see the trailer of my new documentary film that'll be coming out later this year. Also, stay tuned because I'm releasing trailer number 2 soon. So, but you can contact me on my Instagram, Domino Effect Pro at Instagram. I like Instagram. Shout out to Snapchat too. So there we go.
Well, until next time, my friends, be blessed and be encouraged.